I started this group over 3 years ago. This group is to help others to learn to use their abilities. This group is no readings only. We only have development, and there's several files that you can review as well as audio tutoring in order to increase your energy and learn to work between the worlds. You're going to look for the top pinned post that has new members start here. This is where you found this video. You can also click the See More button in order to expand it. This will show the order of podcasts that I have recorded for your use. Whenever you work between the worlds or with any energy, you want to learn to white light. This is your protection. You also want to learn to ground down any energies from spirits or people that you pick up every day. We all pick up energy, and this is how to keep yours clear and clean. Do these first two often, usually 1 to 2 times a day for a whole week. Once you figure that you've got it down and you understand how to ground and protect, then you should move forward. You want to work on your boundaries. Boundaries are an important part of life. They help keep the unwanted people out of your life. It also helps you to know when to walk away from a situation or when to say no without feeling guilty. This is something we all need, not just those of us that want to develop our spiritual sides. When we are working between the worlds, or sometimes when we are asleep, we can have certain energies that come to us and try and contact us. You want to have firm boundaries, but if you are getting bothered by certain energies or entities, you should use the Questioning Energies podcast. This is also called vetting. You can vet anything, spirit guide, family, or anything. They expect you to question them, and they appreciate it. Now you're ready to find your guide team. We all have guides, and some of us have more guides than others. Remember to question or vet any of these people that you may meet in the meditation below. You can do this meditation as often as you like to find each of your team. You may be a little bit afraid, and you may be doing the podcast but not getting anything to come through. You may want to try the Releasing Fears podcast. Are you still not trusting what you're getting? Do you believe it's all in your imagination? We have several audio podcasts to help you to learn to trust your intuition and to believe in your imagination. Imagination is the playground for our spirit guides and spirits to communicate with us. So maybe you've met a few guides, but you're not really sure what to ask them. The next podcast, called Advanced Guide, will help you to determine what to ask and how to know who they are and why they're here. Another great meditation that encompasses a lot of the other podcasts into one is by Monica. She has done a beach meditation. It's absolutely beautiful. There are a few that are not listed here, and I'm going to go over to my podcast sites so that you can see which ones they are. By typing in Podbay, you can usually find my site. Let's search for my podcasts. Type in Medium Laura Evans. And there is my podcast. Click View. You can listen to any and all of my podcasts right from this site alone. You can also open it in iTunes. iTunes has them for free as well, where you can download them to your computer or your mobile phone. This is a play-only site. There are other sites where you can download. If you have an Android device, you can use the app called Poddroid and search for Medium Laura Evans. Here are several other wonderful podcasts that you can use. I like the Prana and Euphoria meditation by our medium Brian Anderson. We also have several other things that you can use to work on your weight loss, abundance, worry and anxiety, maybe your ADD. Do you need help recalling your dreams? Maybe sleeping? Do you have poor self-esteem? And so forth. You can also learn about chakras, numerology, and so much more. So scroll through these. You can also find the episodes that talk about our spirit guides. This can tell you who your spirit guides are and what their roles are and how they play with you. You can also go to Podomatic in order to download my podcast. You would type in mediumlauraevans.podomatic.com. Here is a play button that you can use to play them directly from the site. Podomatic also has an app store now. You can download Podomatic to your phone. If you'd like to download directly to your computer, you can look at the small underlined links below, and you can click the download button here. When you click download, it will download the file to your computer. You can also PayPal donate to keep the site going, because I do pay in order to list my podcast here at Podomatic. I am number 4 in spirituality right now. You can also follow me on Twitter or like me on Facebook. You can also follow this podcast. Anytime that I upload a new podcast, you will be notified. Again, here are different ways to subscribe to my podcasts. We also have guest podcasters like Medium Miranda Hope. This is a wonderful meditation on releasing negative memories. We're going to go back over and look at our Files section. If you click Files at the top of the page, you can look through all of the files that we have available here at Free Psychic Development. We also have an online school. We do online classes for different modalities. We also have a wonderful medium, Medium Mary, who has been translating a lot of our protection meditations and our documents into Spanish. There are different tips and tricks on how to work with energy, different ways to ground, also recommended reading, several books if you'd like to dive into some books and learn there. We also have a wonderful dream group ran by Leon Titus and Tim McGovern. Please be sure to find our rules section. Click on the rules and sign below. That way I know that you understand that we don't do any readings here. You can also read about Eric and Eileen's boundaries. If you're having trouble making up your own boundaries, you can read examples of Eric's and Eileen's that can help you. Here's another list of all the podcast sites that are available for mobile. This file here about spiritual vampires is a wonderful thing to learn how to finger lock. There are also different files about contacting your spirit guides. You can scroll down even farther, and there is a section for all the psychic development links, as well as all the links for meditations, self-help, and so forth. We use Google Docs. We could not possibly list all the files that are available here with Free Psychic Development, so we have to use Google Docs in order to be able to go over and store all of the files that we have. So I'm going to keep scrolling down until I find the links over there. As I said, we have a lot of files. Here's the meditation link files and the psychic development link files. Let's click on the psychic development links. This is going to open up the file. And here is the link to the Google Doc. Also, if you've just joined the group, I want to welcome you firstly. But secondly, if you have trouble finding the group, if you go down under your group section, there's a little gear that will appear as you highlight next to the group. Click that gear, and you can add this group to your favorites. When you add it to your favorites, they will pop up here, just like mine are, underneath my message column. Yes, I belong and run a lot of groups. You can also ask a question for us or write a post. We don't allow any videos or photos to be put into Free Psychic Development page unless they are of an educational nature. If you're unsure whether or not you can share a link, please contact one of our many admins. The way to find the admin is to click the members count, and then use the drop-down menu here Of course, it's not going to cooperate with me at the moment because I'm recording. Click the drop-down menu here and click Admins. These are all the administrators for Free Psychic Development. You may message any one of them and ask them if the content is okay. Thank you for joining Free Psychic Development. If you'd like to invite your friends, you are welcome to do so. There is a little box located right underneath the members list that says Add People to Group. Simply type in the name of your friend and you can add them to group in this way. Once the blue box pops up, click their name. Again, thank you for joining Free Psychic Development.